Hi, my name is Tamar and welcome to my channel. As you can see, this is the first BookTube/AuthorTube channel that's all about Armenian authors, Armenian books, Armenian literature, particularly written in English. Let me begin by introducing myself. I am currently working on my debut novel. It is the first in a trilogy and will be focusing on Armenian traditions, lore, mythology, and an overall fictional world based on an ancient Armenia. While this channel will be focusing mostly on my journey as an English author in Armenia, I would like to use it also as a medium in order to promote other Armenian authors, both in Armenia and outside. Before I get into all of that, however, I would like to present 3 of the top books that I used for my research, other than obviously a whole bunch that I found on Amazon and Google and everything else. The ones that I have, actually 4 books, which have been really handy in writing so many of the scenes that take place within my novel. This is the only one in Armenian at the moment, and it is possibly the best book that you can use in order to really understand what Armenian traditions have been like throughout the years, what has been passed down, what has not. I love it. I think it's great. It's written by Vahe Lorents. It is in Armenian. It is called Հայոց Տաճարը, Ազգային, Տոնածիսական, Համակարգ, and I would honestly recommend grabbing this if you are at all into Armenian traditions and mythology. One of the oldest books that I have, and one of my absolute favorites, and I have marked things down in here, obviously, as well as having used a snippet out of the section about Vahe, and in my novel, I will definitely be referencing that. But it is, if you prefer something that is more in-depth researched, Martiros Kavoukjian's book, Armenia, Subartu, and is probably one of the best that you can pick up. I have had it for over 10 years. I have read it quite a few times, and I will keep reading it because there's always something that you pick up when you're going through it. Martiros Ananikian's Armenian mythology, stories of Armenian gods and goddesses, heroes and heroines, hells and heavens, folklore and fairy tales. That is quite the title, but I like it, honestly. It is a really good introduction to Armenian mythology, and probably more than just an introduction. As you can see, it is marked down quite a bit. I did not take any particular snippets out of this, just more tried to understand some of the gods that exist because they will be humanized in my novel. So it was definitely a great read. I've probably been through it at least 3 times and will definitely go through it a few more. Finally, if you can grab this, it is one of the best things to have, both in terms of ancient Armenian food and modern Armenian food. It goes through everything from the tradition of lavash and why Astrid and Vahe are not married is because she dropped the lavash off her shoulder, and everything to what's been brought into Armenian cuisine through the Soviet times, and it is all about Armenian food. Armenians love food. So if you can pick this up and have it part of your Armenian library, or English literature Armenian library as I like to have it, definitely grab this. Other than these 4, I did go through Google, obviously, and I did search on Amazon for more history-based books, particularly on Hittite history. I did not use their folklore for the most part, and I most certainly didn't delve into their mythology because that is a whole different can of worms, but I used their way of living, their what they ate, how they organized their armies in particular, because there is warfare in my book. There are at least 2 major wars that occur. There are multiple battles and skirmishes, so I needed to really understand what Hittite warfare looked like. I also looked into the way of life of the Mitanni, of the Hurrians. In Armenian, we call them the Huri. And just in general, try to figure out what life was like in Mesopotamia, Cappadocia, Anatolia, ancient Armenia in general, And there's very little that you can find on the Armenian front, but quite a bit that you can find on the Hittite front, which I enjoyed. You will find that there are certain things that occur that are in direct reflection of real history. So keep that in mind when you're going through the book. Alright, this is the first video and I would like to wrap things up. I hope it's not too all over the place. I had to retake these shots multiple times in order to get it just right. And I want to thank you for watching. I hope you continue watching. Please subscribe, please like, and I will see you soon.